Traffic radar. Law officers use it every day to catch speeders. But is it reliable? A Florida judge didn't think so last year when he dismissed 80 speeding tickets on the grounds that radar's reliability has not been proven beyond a reasonable doubt. That leaves a lot of unanswered questions. Questions I tried to find the answers to when I borrowed a radar unit and put it to the test. Photographers Kareem and Paula McCarter and I found out radar, it's not foolproof. How much do you know about this little gadget called radar? Probably less than you think you do. Just to test your common sense knowledge on the subject, try answering this question. Let's suppose you're the traffic officer behind this radar unit. The speed limit here is 20 miles per hour. Two vehicles are headed your way.
Still reading 25?
Still reading 25. The radar unit says someone is speeding. Who gets the ticket? The driver of the Chevrolet or the driver of the semi-tractor trailer? If you gave the speeding ticket to the driver of the Chevrolet, you're partially right, but totally wrong. The driver of the semi was doing 25 miles per hour. That's 5 miles over the limit, and should have received the ticket for that offense. But the Chevrolet passed him and the radar unit doing 35 miles per hour. The radar unit never picked up the speeding Chevrolet. So now I'll bet you're wondering why. How could it slip by the watchful eye of radar? Radar obviously doesn't see everything, but why? To find the answer, Five Alive got permission to use a flat 2-mile strip of roadway in far east Oklahoma County, then borrowed a brand new $2,500 radar unit from a local distributor and put it to the test. In the test Five Alive ran with the radar unit, we found that as a rule, the smaller the vehicle, the closer it could get to the radar unit without being detected. Like this Corvette, the radar unit didn't know it existed until it was about 240 yards away. But the radar unit spotted this semi-tractor trailer moving a half-mile away. In theory, the radar unit should register the speed of the fastest-moving vehicle. But in reality, the number that is displayed is the one that is received the strongest, and the strength of the signal not only depends on the speed of the vehicle, but also the size of the vehicle and the distance it is from the radar unit. It all sounds complicated. With so many variables involved, how do traffic officers pick the speeders? Highway Patrol Trooper Lieutenant Gary Adams answered that question by giving me a lesson in traffic radar. He told me that he usually rode with the radar beam off until he spotted someone he wanted to check for speeding. That method simplified things for me, but there was still no way I could pick a speeder in heavy traffic like this. So I played it safe and called the obvious. Let's see. That white car in the inside lane.
Well, he got a detector or something.
You spotted it?
Oh, you had a car between you and him. Which that's all right. You're learning.
Here the variance of pitches. Okay, this tells me I'm getting more than one signal. What I'm reading is the truck there, and the cars underneath being the smaller vehicle. I'm picking up an audio on them, but their signal's not 50% greater than was the truck, so therefore I've got the truck. Okay, there's no problem there on that one. Okay, you're going to hear the change of pitch. Now, the higher the pitch, the faster they're going.
With that in mind, I tried again.
Be looking for that car.
That dollar does tell
car
me.
on the inside.
Very good. Very good. Okay, you hear the flags and signal.
60 and down.
Okay, which one is that?
That's the truck.
Ain't no doubt about
That
that.
would be the truck.
That's exactly right. Which one is it now? Hear that other little beep in there? What was that?
I don't know.
That was that metal sign we just passed.
Okay, the joke's on me. But a sign? Why would a sign register on the radar unit? Better yet, try to figure what set this radar unit off. What the radar unit is reading in this case is the defroster, which is set on high speed. On low speed, the radar unit registered 44 miles per hour.
The use of radar became a highly controversial subject last year when a Florida judge dismissed 80 speeding tickets on the grounds that radar's reliability, quote, has not been established beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt, unquote.
That's why these highway patrol troopers are in class. They're being taught to look out for those false readings called ghosting. Officer Adams told the group in most instances a real moving vehicle will override any ghosting, but added it takes experience to know the difference. That's why troopers aren't allowed to write tickets solo until they have had 6 weeks on-the-job training in traffic radar. Even so, there is still the possibility that you could be stopped for speeding when you weren't, as we'll show you in this next test. For this test run, we had a Corvette and a medium-sized car